Dragon fruit is one of those unique-looking fruits that turn into a real beauty when it is cut open. It has these tiny black seeds inside that look very cool, and many people are not aware that these tiny little seeds are one of the most powerful boosters to your health. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the amazing advantages of dragon fruit and what it does to your body. So let's dive right in. What is dragon fruit? Well, dragon fruit is just beautiful. You can see it looks like this, and you have to admit there is something so pretty and so attractive about this fruit. And of course, this fruit gets its name from the color of its flesh, which is white or yellow or even red sometimes. But dragon fruit comes in different colors. Now, the skin of the fruit itself is actually kind of a dry, scaly skin, but it's on the inside where the magic happens. The inside has these tiny little black seeds, and they are oily, and they are packed with nutrients. Dragon fruit is a fruit that is high in fiber. It's high in protein, also high in iron and magnesium, phosphorus, potassium and zinc. Also, it's very low in calories. This fruit has zero cholesterol and zero sodium, and it is a good source of vitamin C, B vitamins, and even vitamin A. Dragon fruit is also a good source of antioxidants. So overall, a super healthy fruit. So now that we know what it is and what nutrients it has, let's talk about the advantages of dragon fruit, shall we? Now, 1. Let's talk about digestion. Dragon fruit is a great fruit for your digestive system. Why? Because it's very high in fiber. Just 1 cup of this fruit has about 25% of the daily requirement of fiber that we need. And because it's high in fiber, it helps us to stay regular. It makes things down under the slide with ease. It prevents constipation and even diarrhea. Dragon fruit is also a prebiotic food. What is a prebiotic food? Well, prebiotics are basically fibers that feed our friendly bacteria in the gut, our probiotics. So anything that feeds our probiotics are called prebiotics. Now, when dragon fruit is digested, it turns into these slimy substances that feed our probiotics. So dragon fruit is a great food to feed the good bacteria in your gut so they can multiply. In fact, this fruit has been shown to help prevent harmful bacteria from growing in your colon. So yes, dragon fruit is a great fruit for your digestion. It will keep things moving, and it will help prevent diseases like IBS, colitis, and Crohn's disease. Now, 2. Let's talk about your immune system. Your immune system loves dragon fruit. Why? Well, it's because it's high in vitamin C. 1 cup of dragon fruit has about 167% of the daily requirements of vitamin C that we need. So this fruit is an excellent source of vitamin C. And vitamin C is an antioxidant. It protects our cells from damage. It's also been shown to decrease inflammation in the body, and it supports the thymus gland. The thymus gland is where T cells are made. T cells are infection-fighting cells. So any food that supports the thymus gland is going to boost the immune system. Dragon fruit also has these special compounds called beta-carotene, carotenoids, and flavonoids. These compounds support the lymphatic system, and they help fight infections. So yes, dragon fruit is an excellent fruit for your immune system. If you want to stay away from getting sick, eat dragon fruit. No. 3. Let's talk about cancer prevention. Some of the compounds found in dragon fruit have been shown to have some anti-cancer effects. Studies show that dragon fruit can slow the growth of cancer cells. This fruit is also rich in antioxidants that protect your DNA from damage and that can lead to cancer. And here's another interesting thing about dragon fruit. It has been shown to induce apoptosis. What is apoptosis? Well, apoptosis is basically programmed cell death. Now you may think, wait a second, I thought you said dragon fruit prevents cancer, and now you're saying it induces apoptosis or cell death. How does that make sense? Well, here's how it works. Cancer happens when cells begin to divide uncontrollably. But if a cell is damaged beyond repair, the body has a way of getting rid of that cell, and that process is called apoptosis. So in short, apoptosis is a good thing. It's the body's way of getting rid of unhealthy cells. Studies show that the compounds in dragon fruit can actually help this process along. So if cancer cells are damaged and unhealthy, dragon fruit can help speed up their death. So yes, dragon fruit is a good fruit to prevent cancer. No. 4. Let's talk about heart health. Dragon fruit is a very healthy fruit for your heart. Why? Well, it's because it lowers blood pressure and it decreases the risk of heart disease. Here's how it does this. No. 1. It's high in fiber. As I mentioned before, fiber lowers cholesterol. Fiber binds to bad cholesterol in the gut and prevents its absorption. It also helps to remove excess cholesterol from the body. No. 2. Dragon fruit is high in antioxidants. Remember, antioxidants reduce inflammation and they protect against heart disease. They protect LDL cholesterol from oxidation. Oxidation is what causes LDL cholesterol to become bad. So antioxidants in dragon fruit protect the good HDL cholesterol and they prevent LDL from becoming bad. No. 3. Dragon fruit is also high in potassium. Potassium counters the effects of sodium. Potassium lowers blood pressure and it prevents sodium from retaining too much water in the body. Water retention leads to edema, which is swelling in the feet and legs. Too much water retention also puts extra pressure on the heart. So dragon fruit is great for fluid retention and it prevents the heart from having to work too hard. No. 5. Let's talk about skin health. Again, dragon fruit is an excellent fruit for your skin because it's high in antioxidants. Antioxidants protect your skin from free radical damage. They prevent wrinkles and they prevent skin diseases. Dragon fruit is also high in vitamin C. Vitamin C is essential for collagen. Collagen is what keeps the skin firm and youthful. Dragon fruit is also hydrating. It has these slimy polysaccharides on the inside that when digested, they form a protective mucus layer in the gut that prevents the gut from becoming inflamed and it prevents water from being lost there. Oh, the gut. That means dragon fruit is great for people with inflammatory bowel disease like Crohn's disease and colitis. Now before we go, I want to mention that dragon fruit is also good for people who are diabetic because it lowers blood sugar. It's good for people who have high uric acid because it helps lower uric acid. It's good for lowering cholesterol. And it is also good for weight loss because it fills you up and it is very low in calories. So overall, dragon fruit is one of the healthiest fruits out there. Now if you want to learn about other immune-boosting foods that you can add to your diet, I put that video up right here. So until next time, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.